Did you know one of the biggest wealth transfers in US history is happening right now and hardly anyone is talking about it? I wouldn't have known either if I hadn't stumbled across it in the Farmer's Almanac. We're talking about $24 trillion in farming assets, farmland, barns, and equipment that will change hands over the next 20 years. But why is this happening? The average American farmer is over 60 years old and they're ready to retire. While some will pass their farms on to their kids, not all have children willing to take over. In fact, many don't want the responsibility at all, which means a lot of farmland will soon be up for grabs. And here's the thing, it's better for everyday people like us to buy this land instead of letting big corporations, Wall Street, or foreign investors snatch it up. Oh, and by the way, if you've ever dreamed of owning a farm, go ahead and show some love by hitting that like button. And if you want to hear more about this land revolution, don't forget to subscribe. I've spoken with several farmers and they've shared some worrying news. Investment firms are quietly approaching them, offering checks. These farmers aren't necessarily eager to sell to big companies, but they're exhausted. Some are in debt and just want to find a way to retire comfortably. And that's when these firms step in and start buying up American farmland without most people even noticing. If you've ever wanted to start farming, this could be your opportunity. 1 year ago, I bought a piece of rural farmland with a loan. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even know who would build a structure on it. I had never gardened a day in my life. But with the help of an Amish construction company, I made it happen. And I did it all on my own. If I can do it, so can you. This could be your chance to farm, garden, grow your own food, live off the grid, or even start homesteading. Now, some of you might be wondering, where can I find this farmland? Well, I found mine on Zillow. I filtered for land lots about 20 minutes outside of a city. Rural land is often just a short drive from urban centers. After finding a piece of land I liked, I drove by it, got out of my car, and walked around. Land has a certain energy to it, and it's important to experience it firsthand. I ended up using a loan through Farm Credit, specifically Farm Credit East, which I'll explain more about on this channel. But here's something important to know. Many farmers may not even list their land on Zillow. They're often not tech savvy and too busy to deal with online listings. They're looking for someone to come in and offer them a solution. In fact, I've had several people write to me saying they visited farms, spoke with the farmers, and ended up leasing 20 acres for as little as $500 a month. Some even enter agreements to make small payments until the farmer passes away, at which point they inherit the land. These types of creative deals are happening all the time. Farmers are often distrustful of banks and prefer striking deals directly with people. So this weekend, take a drive. Whether it's just 5 minutes or 2 hours away, find some farmland where you could see yourself farming. Shop at local farms, meet the owners, and ask them about their future plans. You'd be surprised. Many farmers have thousands of acres and would be more than happy to rent a small portion to you. In fact, you only need about 1/8 of an acre to grow enough food to sustain your family. I've learned a lot from farming over the past year, and I'll be sharing more about it with you. I took a 4-month break, but now I'm back. Just to give you a sense of what I've been working on, here's a glimpse of the beautiful barn that the Amish built for me. It's on 6.74 acres of farmland that I purchased, and I've only cleared about 1.5 acres so far. The rest of the land, about 5 acres, I've left wild, which has been one of the most rewarding decisions I've ever made. I've learned so much about local pollinators, native plants, and species, and I'll be covering all of that here on the channel. If you've ever felt the urge to start farming, consider this your sign. The land revolution has begun. Stick around, there's more to come. Thanks for watching.